much on fire from that first shot. What were you feeling out there?
I mean, it felt real good coming off my hands. Felt like I got a lot of great looks, so credit to my teammates. When I get those looks, I feel like I'm going to knock them down every time, so it just went my way tonight.
Did you know you were that close to your career high? I mean, you were 2 points off of it. I wasn't sure if they were trying to get you some points there.
I mean, I knew it, but that's not my goal at the end of the day. It's like I was just trying to win the game, so if I didn't score the rest of the game, it didn't matter to me. I just want to walk out with a win, so.
Jalen, any personal thing beating these guys for you, or is it you kind of past that?
Obviously, you know, I'm still really, really close with most of the guys. So it's always a little added motivation. You know, the 2 times that we played them, it's really good to be able to sweep a team like them. They don't give up. They play hard for 40 minutes, and it feels really good, honestly.
Did you land on your bottom back, or what happened?
Nah, I caught a cramp in both my quads. I couldn't bend my legs, so I just had to just sit there.
Did you kind of loosen it up? I saw you on the bike.
It's like these 2. I took 2 of these little drinks. They're called hot shots, and they got me loosened up.
OJ, against such a physical team like that, that's kind of their signature. I mean, does it help to be able to shoot like that outside to kind of loosen things up?
For sure, because, I mean, they're trying not to let us get in the paint. Today they kind of closed out a little short, so I could tell they were really making it an emphasis to keep us out the paint. So when shots are going in, that always makes it easier.
Jalen, you guys are tied for first now. I don't know if you knew that. Tech beat Texas tonight. How does that feel after starting 0-3 in conference?
It's a blessing, you know. It's just a credit to our guys, our staff, our support squad, our players. We could have easily gave up. We could have let those 3 early losses affect us, but you know, we toughened up. We knew what we had to do, and we've been on a good run ever since.
LJ, Keontae didn't shoot much tonight. He had 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. Is that just kind of what he can do? I mean, he can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I always encourage him. Whenever you might not get many opportunities to shoot, I've had those games where I may have had 5 attempts, and it may be frustrating at times because, I mean, we know what we're capable of, but I just tell him to impact the game in other ways, and he went out there and did that today, and that shows maturity in him.
LJ, it seems like every game you start off hot. Like you in the first half might be one of the most efficient scorers in the country. Is that something you like walk into every game thinking that's your role, is to kind of get the offense jump started?
I mean, whenever coach calls my name for the first play, I'm gonna set the tone. So I just know if I get a good screen or whatever, I'm gonna knock it down. So I mean, that's the main thing, just setting the tone, punch them in the mouth before they punch us. So that's it.
Thank you, guys.
All's well that ends well. A lot of games in a short period of time. After starting out 0-3, a chance to be tied for first place. So now the real fun begins, and a lot of basketball left to be played. But like tonight, I could tell that John was getting more comfortable out there, and I thought the guards really did a great job. Coach Huggins always going to have a couple wrinkles, and their trap bothered us early. And I thought the guards did a great job, especially when Adam went out. Key did a tremendous job running the point and handling the trap and letting us play 4-on-3, get a lead, get some separation, and then from there, second half, I thought the guys were really focused, dialed in, and I mean the way we shot from 3, maybe we're better playing more games and less practice.
How much does that help? You know, guys like LJ are burying those threes. They're known for their physicality. Does that?
Definitely opens things up and allows driving lanes. And what you love about the team being unselfish is like at the end of the game, John's like, hey, run a play for LJ, because they knew he was close to the school record, and you love that unselfishness. And I thought Keontae was tremendous with 9 rebounds and 7 assists. He almost had a triple-double, and really did a lot of unsung things tonight. And obviously LJ was on fire, and I know it was an emotional game for Jalen. A lot of friends and people he still respects, talks to. At the end of the day, you got to win home court. Want to start by saying thanks to the students. I think it's our 5th straight student sellout, and that's so critical, especially in a quick turnaround. You need that energy, you need that boost, and I thought the crowd really gave it to us, especially second half, and allowed us to extend it and put it in a comfortable margin.
Scott, you held them without a field goal for about 10 minutes there in the first half. What were y'all doing defensively to bother them?
Well, we needed to hold them without a field goal for a lot longer than that, because at the end of the day, they did shoot 45% and 54 in the second half, and thought they really did a better job getting it inside. We were mixing up our defenses, and the zone, I think, changed the momentum tempo for a minute, but like all great programs, and Coach Huggins made some good adjustments. They did a good job getting it inside, hurting our zone, and when we did get stops, we didn't get as many rebounds, and that's one of the weaknesses. Obviously, playing zone is the rebounding, and that's something that if we continue to play zone, we got to work more on.
Scott, Texas Tech beat Texas tonight. You guys are tied for first now. I mean, what does that say about you guys? Y'all start off 0-3 and now you're tied for.
Well, first, it's a monster playing anywhere in this league, and every game, you look at the analytics, and it's Big 12 team after Big 12 team, and it's like it doesn't matter where you're at in the standings, top 20 offense, top 40 defense, top in this, top in that, and it's really, really hard to win on the road. And I know we've had a couple great road wins, and our crowd's really helped us defend the court. Home court is late, and we need to finish it out now.
Scott, LJ in the first half just had the hot hand, I guess?
Hot hand. And you know what? He got some good looks there. Guys did a great job getting him the ball on time, on target, but they set some good screens. Then when they were trapping and when they played zone, that allowed some good looks. And if you give a good shooter good looks, they're a good shooter. And 19 assists, guys were really unselfish. And it was great to see.
Did they take Keontae out of it, or was he just not looking for his shot that much?
I think he did a great job taking what the defense gave him. And first time down there, he got going, and we kept feeding him. This game, it was LJ was going, and that's what's a sign of a good team, is when you have someone hot, you don't freeze them out and say, it's my turn, I got to get a shot up, but you feed the hot hand. And at West Virginia, Keontae went for 30+, and tonight LJ went for 26. So, again, I think every coach would take triple doubles, and that's basically what Key was close to tonight.
Scott, it seems like when this team gets going shooting the ball, it might be one of the best that we've seen come through here. How would you rank this team in terms of shooting, in terms of the teams you've coached?
Well, we do have the #1 offense out of 353 schools, so that's pretty hard to do. Defensively, we've gotten better, but that's the area where we can make it easier for our offense if we can get more stops, get in transition. And then, again, I think it's still going to take time for us to get used to John to get used to playing. But you saw his skill level in the post. He was able to get some buckets, and those are huge, because now all of a sudden you're not just depending on the threes, and it really makes people make decisions. Are you going to double them? What are you going to do? And again, I think I saw someone put out this time last year, St. Peter's was 12-11, and North Carolina didn't know if they were getting the NCAA tournament. And we know what North Carolina ended up doing. We know what St. Peter's ended up doing. There's a lot of basketball left to be played. We got to keep getting a lot better. Thank you, guys. Hey, you go ahead and take tomorrow off if you want.